I believe communication skills are the most important skills that we can learn. And when I say that, I mean four-dimensional communication skills. So what I'd like to share with you in this video is what do I mean by four-dimensional communication skills. So what is 4D communication? Well, essentially, a whole bunch of clever people like Einstein and Carl Jung and various other guys like that identified 4 areas of intelligence that exist within us and around us. And these 4 areas are what we call the PQ, which stands for physical intelligence, and the PQ is our body language, how we use our body and various other things to do with communication. Then there is the mind, or the IQ. So we have an intellectual intelligence, and that's actually, in those 2 areas is where 95% of the courses that I went on focused, which is great because they're very valid areas to look at. But I felt there was something missing, and then I managed to find a few courses which did cover the heart, the EQ, which is the emotional intelligence. And that was really a big step for me to learn those skills, and it certainly took my communications to another level. The area that I couldn't find in any course at the time, and still very few now, is the area of spiritual intelligence. So for me to communicate effectively, it involves communicating in all of these areas, not just 1 or 2 or 3 of them, but actually in all of those areas to be a really effective communicator. And that's what the 4D communication course is about. So what are the benefits of 4-dimensional communication? Well, for me, I can remember screwing up many times in terms of my communication skills. The fact of the matter is, though, there were probably many times when I wasn't communicating effectively that I can't remember because I wasn't even aware of it. So what 4-dimensional communication skills brings along is that awareness. I mean, I don't know about you, but have you ever kind of rushed into a meeting of a group of people or something like that and kind of gone and said your thing that was on your mind, maybe the traffic, delaying you getting there, or put across your point without really tuning into what the other people in the meeting really were focused on, and without helping them meet their needs. And this shows up in terms of, you know, job promotions, i.e. not getting them. It shows up in terms of relationships not working out, miscommunications, even with the best intentions. And you know, I found myself passed over for numerous job promotions where there were people who'd been in the company for less time than I had, and they were getting the promotions. So 4D communication resolves that, because what it does is it gets us tuned in and switched on, and it gets us communicating in a way that's very, very powerful, but it's us. You see, if you're watching this video, I want you to think to yourself, there's something about you that's unique. There's something in you that's different to anybody else. And when you can express that, it's the most fulfilling thing that will ever happen to you. This is the most profound thing that I understood and discovered some years ago. And this is why I'm so passionate about teaching this to other people. So if you want to move ahead and do something now, sign up for our free report, which is on this page, and we'll send you a series of videos with some skills on it that will help you move yourself along, help get you to the next level. And I hope you enjoy the videos. I'd love to hear your feedback. Look at the testimonials of some of the people on our website. This could be you too. And if you really have any doubts about what we're teaching, just sign up and try some of the videos. You've got nothing to lose. So I look forward to speaking to you in those videos. There's a friend of mine who has a great expression, and it reads like this. It's talking isn't necessarily communicating. And I think that's a pretty cool strapline. And this skill very much addresses that, because it's about the other half of communicating, which is listening. So this effective listening skill is actually really cool. I shared it with a couple of sales guys, and they actually said that their sales figures had increased by 25%, and they put a lot of that down to this particular skill. And there was a guy who was having some challenges with his wife, and he started using this skill, and he said that his relationships improved significantly since doing so. So it's such a simple and short and sweet skill. So listen now, because you'll miss it. It's that short. And all it is as I'm speaking, you repeat the words I'm saying in your head the moment I'm speaking them. So a bit like an echo. So as I'm saying these words, you're repeating these words in your head. So it sounds very, very simple, but I assure you, it stops you not being focused on what somebody's saying. You very much tune into that person, and when this is used effectively, you actually communicate all 4 levels. This is very, very powerful. So I'd love to hear if you go away and you can do this right now. You can go and implement this skill, go and talk, bring up your friends, or speak to somebody and practice it with them, and see how much more tuned in you are to them. See how much more lit up they are as a result of that. Very cool. Please email us your feedback and your results of implementing this skill. We look forward to hearing from you.